Some of y'all may have heard that recently a Lyft driver had a bit of a handful from an SJW. And for those of y'all who don't know what an SJW is, it's a social justice warrior. It's a term for an individual promoting social progression views, including feminism, civil rights, multiculturalism. It's just a buzzword really at this point. Just people that are offended by everything and just want everyone to stop being offensive, which is an impossible task. This girl named Annaliese Nielsen, she got in a Lyft. The guy had one of them bobble hula girls things on his dash, whatever. Not my choice, but she began to berate the guy and a bunch of shit. Let's just go ahead and I'll watch the video with you guys and we'll see what's going on.
You thought that was adorable. You didn't think about like the pillaging of the like continent of Hawaii.
I'm gonna stop there. Clearly she's out of her mind or doesn't understand what a continent is. But hey, we've all been in that position. When we're kind of revved up on something, we get it wrong, we say something too quickly and didn't realize we'd said something weird and then whatever. I'm assuming she's getting a Lyft possibly because she was intoxicated. I suggest all Lyft drivers or Uber drivers start recording some of the silly shit that happens at 3 in the morning from clubs because the conversations are going to be weird. Because I have said some fucked up things. Some very fucked up things. You could tell she's about to start some shit because she hit record. She's recording now.
Okay, so you won't get rid of the doll then? Because that was like really cute thing that you found at Goodwill.
You're being a complete... No, I'm not gonna call names. My therapist says name calling is the lowest form. You don't go after name calling. I'll let her continue.
But so obviously, like you as like a white male, you were like the least like.
But now you're judging me. You're assuming where I'm from.
I'm not allowed to say anything here because of my complexion. That was a very racist stereotype accent I just did. I immediately apologize. Let's continue.
No, I'm not. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying like that perhaps like you might be the person who is least hurt in this situation.
Oh! Nope. I'm not gonna call her name. I'm not gonna call her name. White people don't have feelings, as we all know. And things don't affect us the way it affects everybody else. I think that's what she's saying. I don't know.
I'm a passenger in your car. Like that doll is offensive to me. But you don't want to take it down because you like found it at Goodwill and it was like a good find.
By the way, if you found a doll like that at Goodwill, it is a good find. I would buy that. I'm that guy. If I saw fuzzy dice for like 50 cents at Goodwill, you bet your ass they're on my rearview mirror right now.
Yeah, no, I do want you to because it's actually deeply offensive. No, I do want you to take it down.
Alright, well, I mean, obviously you're going to give me a 1 star, but I'm not taking it down, so I'm sorry about that.
I'm going to do worse than give you a 1 star.
I have a cousin, and she talks like that. She does that, like her face starts to melt at the end of what she just said. You know what I'm talking about? Literally. You know? Like, pronunciate.
Okay. You're going to be on Gawker.
Is Gawker still a thing? I could do research before I shoot videos, but I'm not gonna. Is Gawker still a thing? Is that? Even if it's still a thing, that's like shouting in an empty room, isn't it? Like if I just went to Friendster and made fun of this guy, like the person that runs the website would hear about it, right? That'd be it?
Because it's a thing that actually affects my life and a thing that doesn't affect your life.
I'm Asian as well, so...
Okay, so what is your Asian heritage?
It's irrelevant, but you're trying to
No,
tell me
it's not irrelevant. It's actually super relevant.
Really?
Yeah, so which part of it is not irrelevant?
Yeah, you're affecting
The fact that you care that much about something that is on his dashboard.
So now that we know there's a passenger in the car, so she's carpooling, right? And we know what other kind of people like to carpool. People that care about the environment.
do actually care a lot.
That's sad.
Oh, snap! Oh, burn unit. Right?
Did you say it was pathetic? Can I have your name, please?
Jade.
And your last name?
Green.
Thank you.
I don't understand why you need to know the passenger's name. This is like a scare tactic. This is something I've seen people do before. They want to know the name of the person because they don't really have an argument to say against them, but they're using this as a scare tactic, as just a way of like intimidating you. Like, I need to know who you are. Why? Why do you need to know that person's name? What are you going to use with that information? You're going to put them on Gawker, or are you going to go to their house and kill their dog? Like, you don't need to know someone's name. That is a panic move that a complete, nope, I'm not going to go to name, I'm not doing name calling right now.
You're the first bad experience I've ever had with Lyft, and it's unfortunate that it has to be like that.
She's the first bad experience for a lot of people. I have that feeling.
A disrespectful object that you have in your car, and whether you're Asian or not, you should be considerate to the fact that you might have passengers that don't find that thing to be.
Off of my dashboard when it's super blue.
I'm just going to put a giant black rubbery dildo on my dash. That way I can be assured that I'm offending somebody. I'll make it a hood ornament. So when I come to a stop, just...
You're being rude, actually.
No, I'm not being
There's one way
rude.
to tell somebody something, and there's another way in which how you're doing it, and you're not being pleasant.
Oh, because I wasn't nice enough to you?
I've been pleasant to you this whole
I
experience.
wasn't nice enough to you for this thing. That's fine. I have been video recording the entire time. I'm excited.
That's cool, and I'm being respectful to you.
No, you're not. You have been actually very rude and extremely entitled.
I'm a comedian. I walk around and I see shit and I go, oh, I can make a joke about that. She probably walks around and goes, I could make myself offended by this. Basically, this just goes on until he drops her ass off on the curb. But she does finally get out of the car. He takes off fast enough where she can't get his license plate number. And then she starts to tweet about it. She even pins the tweet about thanks Lyft for firing that rude driver. Now, I don't know if Lyft actually fired this driver or if they just something they told her because it would make her shut up. Now, I don't know when she uploaded this video. I don't know if she was live streaming that video. I don't know if she posted it immediately while she was on the side of the road. I don't know if she just decided to get it the next day and still felt like she was proud enough that she beat up this guy, but she ended up deleting her Twitter and all that crap. If she actually got this guy fired, then she is absolutely a bitch. There, I said it. I'm calling names now. I never call names. I always call names. I'm never going to call a name. She's a bitch. I can't help it. She's a bitch. You give me, find a better word in the dictionary for me. That's all I got. Type Annalise is a bitch in the comments. Type Annalise is a bitch in the comments. Everyone put big black dicks on their dash. Big black dick dash. That sounds like a weird relay. The big black dick dash. Gotta get that shirt made. Be a 5K. Back when I was in high school, I had this bobblehead chihuahua, right? I apologize to the Mexican people out there because I had Yo quiero Taco Bell dog. And I did. I did want Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell now. I don't have to apologize to the Mexican people. Soon President Trump's gonna have them blocked